Hello, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net again. Another one that popped on my Facebook here was Microsoft Q Sharp Quantum Programming Language out now for preview. Okay, first let's talk about Microsoft. I'm not a big fan of Microsoft product. Don't trust them since Windows 10 has really turned me off from the product, from the company, from all their services. And I can assure you, a lot of other developers feel the same way, where they're forced to have Microsoft 10 put on their desktops without their permission, all the kind of practices that Microsoft pushes you through, and still at the same time try to look cool. Anyways, out of that, let's talk about this new project. The Q Sharp looks interesting, but again, it's only available for Windows and Visual Studio, which I do like. Visual Studio, it's probably the only thing I like. This Q Sharp is quite interesting, I will admit. If you watch this video here, Microsoft Quantum Development Kit Introduction to Step-by-Step demo, goes over what is quantum computing and the qubit thing, and I really see a use for this down the line as machine learning gets more sophisticated with the data, and along comes the qubit business. It looks similar to assembly actually, and all this entanglement and transform, and it's a whole nother lingo. But I think you should check it out because I could see a huge use of it. Let's check out this article here from ARS Technica. Again, you can always find links in the video description or the podcast description. It'll take you over to my Quant Labs Net redesign blog. I'm very happy with it. Good positive results so far. It's only not even been 12 hours. But so far, so good. Anyways, I'll do another video on that in the next little bit. So here we are, the Microsoft Quantum Programming Language out now in preview. Came out yesterday, 2 days ago actually. This is the interesting thing. So if you want to run this locally, it takes support programs using up to 32 quantum bits, qubits, some 32 megs of RAM. Microsoft is also offering an Azure version of simulator scaling up to 40 qubits. So that's, I'm going to assume, it's free for preview. So is it fast? Supposedly. I'm not sure if the trading, world algo trading is yet for us retail folks, if it's getting that sophisticated. But I'm sure at some point it will, as data just gets crazy on us. So there is some interesting things here. So basically what the quantum, world of quantum, unnamed language was intended to bring traditional programming concepts, functions, variables, branches, along with a syntax highlighted development environment complete with quantum debugger to quantum computing, a field that has hitherto built algorithms from wiring up logic gates. That, my friends, is the same thing as saying FPGA. And that is, you don't hear about them as much because of NVIDIA with the GPU stuff, but I think this is the next generation of where things are going. Microsoft hopes that this selection of tools, along with training material and will open up quantum computing to more than just physicists. Now, we know about physicists. High-frequency trading shops love to hire physicists for their way of thinking of mathematical problems and algorithms and such. So before not too long, you'll start to see a lot of the HFT shops, specifically a lot of the investment banks out of New York, will definitely be moving into this as the next generation. As we know, machine learning is right now the hot stuff, but the next thing after that will taking those principles and applying them into the world of quantum computing. There's no argument on that. So it's something to investigate. Will it be a Microsoft Q Sharp solution? I highly doubt it. I think Google will come along with the TensorFlow and their approach, and they have pretty well the standard now. This is Google TensorFlow for machine learning libraries. I would not be surprised that Google will have a solution coming down the line. To come to think of it, I think there is the Google DeepMind project. Now, I have no idea really what it entails, but is this? I know it's built off of um, the TensorFlow, but it's all neural net. And for those, I do know what a neural, or sorry, what a deep what do you call them? Deep learning, where you have all these neural networks talking to each other. So this is the crazy level of where things will be moving towards. And again, remember, this is maybe the next step for Google, and I think this is where things will go down the line, specifically around the world of capital markets as well. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. I think, yeah. Oh, just by the way, we did a Microsoft Q Sharp programming thing. But here's a DeepMind office. Obviously, you get the pretty little girls. That's typical PR stuff. But you can see here all the Mac hardware, Apple hardware. So again, that's the Google way. Okay, and I think this is where the next generation will be. And we'll leave it at that. All right, have a good day, and have a good day. Let me know what you think. Over and out.